So I'm standing on the road here in front of the house. We're on the main road through the village of Balgarrin, which is about 7 kilometres from the town of Harmanley. Down there you've got everything you need: train stations, bus stations, big supermarkets, hardware stores, restaurants, everything. It's a really nice town. We've spent a lot of time around there. Now this is a really nice up and coming village. There's not many of these derelict houses around, and it has been pushing up the prices around here. I haven't mentioned the price, and I'll try and mention the price now at the beginning of these videos, but actually we're still waiting for the family to agree. So while I'm here, I'm going to do the film. If you want to know the price, it'll be in the description below, along with links to our website and our Facebook page, and there you should be able to find all the pictures I've taken today. It's a really great house, this. Structurally, it's built so well. It's just absolutely solid. Just feels solid walking around it. You see here now, a better idea of where we are. That's the road there. You've got this huge supporting wall, and up the steps to a lovely kind of, what do you call this, terrace. I'm getting confused between the Bulgarian words and English words. The Bulgarians would call that a terrace, which makes me think terrace. That'll do, you know what I'm talking about. Into a large hallway. You've got solid concrete floors throughout up here. Nice 3-metre high ceilings. And I'll show you around. You've got first bedroom here on the right. All just full of junk, I'm afraid, things to be cleared out. Obviously a couple of tiles missing here on the roof. Had a few damp patches at some point. Although I would guess that has been repaired, because it doesn't look like there's any damp anywhere in the room, or at least no evidence that there has been any damp anywhere in here. I'm just walking around to give you a little view from the other side. But yeah, the roof looks okay. It looks very straight. Definitely needs some tiles replacing. I'm sure it's the sort of thing you could probably just repair for a couple thousand. Doesn't need to be replaced, but it can be if you want it to be. Second bedroom here on the left. Again, solid concrete floors. Not really any cracking in the walls, just a tiny bit on some of the plaster here and there. The ceilings are just that kind of thin wooden lattice kind of ceilings covered in lime. So yeah, you might want to skim over these ceilings, you might want to hang something underneath them, but pretty good condition. This room through here, unfortunately, we can't find a key that fits that. They've said there's a big old English word, I think would be a loom, for making rugs and things like that. And this is what they said they always planned to make into a bathroom. Oh, I really thought that was going to focus a little bit. There you go. You can see house is built with these red brick stubble skin on the outside. Yeah, nice thick walls. Concrete ring running around the top, so you can open up windows as much as you like, which is really good if you want to put some more views in. You've got lovely views over the hills at the back of here, and this is the barn that I'm going to come and show you in a moment. It is amazing. So yeah, you've got 3 rooms up here, 4x4, a big corridor which is approximately 6 by 2.5, and then this bathroom at the back which is about 4 by 2.5, something like that. That's just me guessing from the houses I've seen and sold before, and they're usually kind of pretty standard measurements like that. Might be 50 centimetres out, but won't be too far. You see the house is actually pretty well rendered. There's a few little bits here and there that could do with patching, but I think you're going to be able to save most of the rendering on this building, and just be nice to paint it. This grey colour is always how they're left, and they come to life when you paint them a nice bright colour, or just even white. While I'm here, I'll show you this side of the house too. You see you've got the original wooden windows. They look mostly savable. Brick wall there joining the back garden, which needs a little bit of a repair. I know that a lot of people's worry here with being set down off the road, there is water running down, and they have sort of channeled it, they're explaining, so that it runs down the back of the down the kind of drive that way and towards where they keep the water well. But I'll show you here as well. So we got a couple of rooms downstairs. This here is just a kind of workshop storage space, but it's nice. It's a really nice big space, probably about 8 meters by 4, somewhere close to that, maybe 3.5. The downstairs walls are always a lot thicker, so you end up losing a little bit of space on the first floor. And I'm imagining it's probably, I can just see a bit of granite through the yeah, I can see now. Most of this first story, and possibly even the whole back wall, or most of the back wall, will be granite, and then red brick the rest of it. You can see here big concrete supports they've put in. You can see the concrete floors. Obviously had a lot of work done at some point, but no one's lived here for a little while now. And through here into the hallway, and you've got another room here on the left, and just another storage space here. It's the same layout as the upstairs, if you like. You've got kind of a 4x4 room and then a kind of 2x4 room just behind it. So plenty big enough to make this into a separate flat. I know a lot of people like to do sort of a guest room or something down here and live on the upstairs floor. There's more than enough room here to have 2 separate apartments, whatever you desire. Concrete floors throughout the downstairs again, and not really any evidence of much damp. Maybe a tiny bit here, maybe a tiny bit around there, but I mean, you know, on first inspection, I'm not seeing huge bits of plaster and lime falling off, so it all looks pretty good. I'm imagining they probably damp-proofed before putting this concrete down. That's just a guess, I'm not sure, but yeah, it all looks pretty good. Like I said, it feels absolutely solid. I'm going to walk around the back, show you this plot. Not seen the paperwork yet. Oh, one more room to show you. This little summer kitchen they've added on the side here. Beautiful fireplace. Lovely cupboards built into the walls. Another sort of 4x4 room. You can see there, the roof looks pretty good. Needs some new ridge tiles by the looks of it, but not too bad. So yeah, as I was just saying before I went in there, I've not actually seen the plans or anything yet, so I don't know. They're saying 3,000 square metres. I'm guessing 2 to 2.5. Hard to tell. Everything is so overgrown. So that would be my guess today. And here you can see this other side of the house and the back of the house. Again, most of the render's pretty good. I'll try and show you the roof from afar. Again, like I said, mostly pretty straight. While we're talking garden, actually I'm going to walk around and show you the back first. Lovely old donkey cart over there with 2 of the original wooden wagon wheels on. Got a big pear tree, I think, here. A couple of wild plums, figs, a few nice sort of things around. There's an outside toilet down here. The road actually does have main sewage on the road, but I think because of the positioning of the house being lower than the road, I think it's going to be very hard for you to plumb into it in an aesthetically pleasing way without just having sort of pipe hanging across the gap, although that might be possible. So I'm into the back garden now. That's the back of the barn. There's your outside toilet over there. Neighbouring properties, you can see it runs up to that fence line, down to those concrete posts at the back. It looks like you've got some kind of ditch or maybe a stream at the bottom there. I can't hear any water or see any water from now, but it might be a bit dried up at this time of year. It's lovely, really peaceful. As soon as you get behind the house and the barn there, you can hardly hear the road. You've got forest over there, big rolling hills in the distance that way. It just looks beautiful. And lots of potential. Now, I was saying before about the house, how you could very easily make it into 2 apartments, live in the upstairs, use the downstairs. Another possibility is to renovate this barn and have another property. This barn is just enormous and it has so much potential. And I think I might even prefer to live in this and keep the house in front as a rental property, have its own little courtyard garden, and then you have this private house here, set back from the road, with its own private back garden as well. So here you've got kind of lean-to area, wood storage kind of space. Through this door, just a lot of junk, but there's some tyres and bits of machinery and barrels. She was telling me that her father or her grandfather, I can't remember, used to keep 100 sheep here at one point. And here you've got all the troughs. You've got some ploughs over there. She was saying they've got quite a few acres of land around the town where they used to grow wheat. So I'm guessing that's what these old bits of machinery are that we see. While I'm here, let me just see if I can show you the roof from this side. That doesn't do it much justice, but the main thing is the general shape. It's not too bad. It's got a few wonky bits. It's probably going to need to replace a few English words are struggling today. I want to say dusky. The boards underneath the tiles might need a few of those replacing, but generally pretty good. I love these little nooks in the wall there. This is where the chickens would have roosted. And these beams and the boards up above, that's where they would have chucked all the hay, so animals would sleep underneath, and the body warmth, I think, is designed to... The design is so that the body warmth of the animals dries the straw and hay up above. I haven't been up these steps yet. I don't know how good they are. I'm just going to do two and show you. I don't want to go too far up in case this thing falls down. I'm not paying my full attention while I'm filming, but this is just the most beautiful barn. Beautiful woodwork, all built out of mud bricks, but the walls are very straight. There's got to be 4 to 5 meters high to the start of the roof, I would guess. Yeah, probably 5 meters. Beautiful barn. Could make an amazing house. Could make amazing workshops. You've got access off the road down to here if you need to. I'm going to try and shut all these gates up afterwards. I was only going to be there for a few minutes, try and do that with one hand. Well, I think that's everything I've got to show you. Yeah, do click on the links in the description for the price, the photos, more information, and yeah, lots more information about who we are, what we do, other houses that are available. If you've got any questions, get in touch through our website, through Facebook, through email. Give us a ring, all our phone numbers are on there. You can leave a comment down below. And if you enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you get notified about other videos like this that we're releasing. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and we'll see you soon in the next one.